Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. Today I will show you how to read from external variable which is defined in Gradle, somewhere in the Gradle, and you want to get this value inside your activity or fragment and use it as you need it. Let's get started. The first step you need to do is open your build.gradle project file. Here you need to find this all projects section. Above repositories you need to define project.external double parentheses, and here you need to define your variable. I will name it library version name, and it is of type string. The value is 2.5.2. That's the first thing you need to do. The next step is to use this variable on some of your dependencies. I made this variable specifically because of the room dependency which I use, and I use currently 2.5.2 version. I will make it here project external. Okay, I think that I need to sync my project first. Then I will copy this and replace these ones as well. Okay, this example that I show you is something simple in one of my test projects. I used this approach to get a version of my private library which I use, and then to send that version to some framework that catches some exceptions, errors on anything that is not okay in my application, and in a way that I can know which was the version of my private library which caused the issue, so I can find the branch and source code of that specific version. In this example here, what I want to do is, in my registration activity, I have binding version name text field, text view with text property, and what I want to do is here get a version of my room library. And the way I will do that is to get a reference of this variable. This variable is defined only in build.gradle project, only in one central place. And the way I will get the value of this variable inside my activity is to define build config field here inside default config. The build config field takes 3 arguments. The first argument is the data type, which is string. The second argument is the field name, and the third argument is the field value. Okay, we need to say string with capital S, comma, library version name. You can write anything you want inside this parameter, and the third parameter is is our variable, which is project external library version name. However, this won't work because the version value must be enclosed. If it contains special characters or dots, in our case we have dots inside it, then we need to enclose it in escaped double quotes. Okay, I need here. I need to do something like this. We can now sync the project and try to build it. Okay, if you get something like this error that says default config contains custom build config fields, but the feature is disabled, then you need to add some special field inside your Gradle properties. However, this is something that I didn't receive in all of my projects, so maybe there won't be this error in your case. Here we need to define Android defaults, build features, build config equal to true. We can try one more time to build our project if everything works correctly. Just a second. Android defaults, build features. Okay, here we need to write small f one more time. Okay, here as well. Small caps only here. Try one more time. Build was successful, as we can see here. And the last step, what we can do is get a value of this variable, which is build config dot, and here we have a new parameter library version name, which we defined inside default config. We can get its value as a string type. And as you can see now, in our activity, we have a reference to our external variable, which is defined inside build.gradle project level. I use this approach because I wanted to have a variable inside on only one central place. We could do this as well, and here also delete this and use 2.5.2 string. However, in that case, when you would update your dependency, you would need to update it in two different places, and that's not a good approach because the programmer can easily just update it on one file, and in that case we would, for example, if he updates this to 2.5.3 on this couple of places, and then in our main activity we would again read 2.5.2, so we would have wrong information, and because of that I wanted to have this variable inside only one file, one central place to change it, and I think that this is a pretty good approach. And if you have something simpler or better than this, or your something that worked inside your specific situation, your specific project, you can write me down in comment and we can share our different approaches. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.